Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I have to tell you, South Africa is just entering right now the perfect storm. It's what I've talked about for many weeks, basically saying that it would hit this point, and it's actually reached the point. It's going into the perfect storm right now. The rand has hit 19 rand to the dollar, and there are estimates by experts that it's going to go way over 20 rand to the dollar. This is a huge, huge impost on the government, the ANC government. They've got no idea. They're clueless. They're completely clueless. But I'll tell you what the kicker is. The kicker is that there are people infected with the coronavirus right now, as I'm talking to you right now, walking around the townships, infecting other people. And there's that period of time before it actually becomes self-evident, when people get really sick. And because there's no testing kits out there at the moment in the public hospitals, it's absolutely devastating what's going to be happening during Easter. Which is why I've got a new icon that I'm going to be starting to use, which is the ANC government's gift to us at Easter, with an egg with the coronavirus breaking out of it. Basically, that is what the ANC providing to people this Easter. Nice, isn't it? What a great government. Let me add a bit of meat to the bone. The rand hit a new all-time low on Friday, breaching the 19 rand to the dollar mark, as rating agency Fitch downgraded the country's credit rating. Fitch on Friday downgraded South Africa's long-term foreign currency debt from BB plus to just BB, with a negative outlook. This was attributed to a lack of clear path towards government debt stabilization and the impact of the COVID-19 shock on public finances and growth, and of course the economy. Fitch said, "The negative outlook reflects the prospect of further significant upside pressure on government debt and additional downside risks associated with the global shock." The rand, which is slowly approaching the rand 20 to the dollar mark, weakened nearly 3% on Friday to a low of 19 rand and 3 cents against the greenback. Treasury One's head of dealing, Wichard Cillier, said, "This is not good news for an already beaten down currency, and we have seen the US dollar ZAR weaken to above 19 rand. We certainly are not in a happy space at this stage, and we will need to spring to action to keep the economy going. We are in for a very rough ride." In effect, you're entering the perfect storm in South Africa. The rand has been taking a beating since last week's credit downgrade by Moody's and COVID-19 fears, which have seen investors fleeing risky emerging market currencies. The rand is now nearly 40% weaker than at the same point last year. 40%. One of the world's most liquid currencies, the rand, has been the worst performing emerging market currency over the past year, according to analysts from Treasury One. And I have to tell you that 6 months ago, I said to people, my subscribers, I said, guys, if you've got some spare cash sitting in the bank, if you can afford to, go and buy gold, physical gold, Kruger Rands or whatever, just buy gold. At that time, the gold price was about 20,000 rand to 1 gold ounce, or 1 Kruger Rand, 1 gold Kruger Rand. You know what it is today, right now? 31,000 rand to the same gold coin or 1 ounce coin. That is a gain of 11,000 rand that you have made on every single gold Kruger Rand or 1 ounce gold bar that you bought when I suggested you did so last year. You've done very well. You've made over 50%. Most of it is actually the loss in the value of the rand, of course. Let's get back to the story. NKC African economics economist G.A. van der Linde said, "The South African rand has weakened notably since the year started, more so in the last few days, in step with a dismal external environment. The domestic currency has been dealt blows from all sides. Hammered by the devastating impact of COVID-19, the rand also endured negative market sentiment due to a deterioration in South Africa's growth prospects, compounded by a weakening in its fiscal outlook, he said. The Moody's downgrade to junk status also added insult to injury. The perfect storm. NKC expects the rand to breach 20 rand to the dollar mark in the near term. On Monday, the currency weakened 2.5% and breached the 18 rand to the dollar mark for the first time, after Moody's downgraded the country's sovereign credit rating to junk status. And analysts have warned that worst is yet to come. Van der Linde explained, South Africa's economic fundamentals are dismal and the external environment has grown increasingly hostile. The loss of South Africa's investment-grade status exerts further pressure on the rand, which is already teetering due to the economic damage inflicted by COVID-19. He added, the spread of the coronavirus to more economies, the imposition of social distancing across the world, compounded by ongoing financial market turmoil, despite heavy central bank intervention, will put further strain on domestic economic conditions. IHS Markit on Friday released its Purchasing Managers Index data for March, which measures private sector business performance. It showed that the COVID-19 panic in March caused business activity to decrease substantially. The index hit a record low of 44.5. A figure greater than 50 reflects an improvement in the sector's performance, while a figure under 50 represents a fall. IHS market economist David Owens said, business expectations weakened considerably amid further uncertainty of the domestic market. Now, I'm not going to say it, but I did warn people that this was going to come. And what I'm warning people now is about something far more serious, and that is that the impact of this COVID-19 virus has been totally covered up by the ANC government, who are trying to censor any reporting on the subject. As I've said so many times, if you've got some story to send me an email, send me a link, send me a video. We will publish it. We're not in South Africa. The police can't come knocking at my door. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe.